When the children returned home, they told a fib to their father, and they told him that they were picking for blueberries, despite the fact that blueberries only grow in North America, or Americana del Norte if you live in Spain or Latin America. And the captain told them no supper. Then the kids sing the reprisal to Do Re Mi. And then, wouldn't you know it, Maria returns, who had been doing a lot of thinking lately. Later that night, the captain and the Baroness were obviously not going to have that relationship. And of course, the last line that the Baroness said in the film was Auf Wiedersehen, which of course I use it all the time in my videos, which I'll do a making of in a future video, where I go through the technical process and all the shit that I do. Anyway, back to the story. Cut to Maria and Georg having their sweet little moment with somewhere in my youth or childhood. I tell you, if any man out there would even cry at that scene, consider yourself unlucky. But if you female viewers at home were watching this, consider yourself lucky. Then we cut to a beautiful wedding, in which Maria and the captain were now married. Some people think this was happily ever after or por siempre felices. You're dead wrong, because it's not the actual end of the film. We actually have an evil organization going on. And of course, Air Zeller, played by Grumble himself, Ben Wright, that evil, cruel man who wants to take over Austria. And then we see the Von Trapps and Uncle Max try everything to escape over to Switzerland or something. Of course, during that night, the Von Trapp family, or La Familia de Von Trapp, obviously sang a couple songs before making their escape, which are the reprisals of Do Re Mi, Edelweiss, and So Long, Farewell, Au Revoir, Auf Wiedersehen. And then those evil baddies try desperately to find them. Yes, including Rolf. Not to be confused with the dude from Ed, Ed and Eddie. Hello, Ed boys. Why is Eddie wearing a bell like a cow? Ha 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 ha. Anyway, back to the review. And Rolf threatened to kill them if Georg did not want to join that army. And it's a good thing Georg was smart enough to outsmart those evil nasties. And of course, the nuns were also smart enough to actually, disable the cars. Thus, our sweet little story ends with them climbing up a mountain, which leads them to Switzerland, when in reality, the Von Trapps actually took a train to Italy and then headed to North America. Thus ends the film. Let me give you a little bit of the brief history lesson. The 1965 classic is currently celebrating its 50th anniversary. That's right, 50 years, the golden year, since 1965. And what a way to celebrate it. Because there are screenings of the film all across the world, like Japan and Spain. Here's an interesting bit of trivia for you. Mia Farrow was originally going to play the lovely and beautiful Liesel, but that was scrapped pretty quick. Thus, Robert Wise, the director of this classic film, found the lovely Charmian Carr. And let me tell you, it was really smart casting of getting the lovely Charmian Carr to play the even lovely Liesel, or Risuru if you live in Japan. And if you buy one of the anniversary sets, it's got a really neat commentary track on it. You know, the Robert Wise commentary, which is actually a combination of the non-musical portions with commentary and the musical portions with the isolated film and sound effects, with the isolated music and sound effects track.